started up again today. That's the rumor. I'm doing some PF Chang's today because it is quite frankly too hot to go outside and do anything. I saw a family playing at the pool. I was like, sure, the water's going to be great. But when you're on the lounge chair, isn't it kind of intense to be down there during the peak of the day? 1 p.m. is supposed to be the peak, you guys. Anyway, I love my egg drop soup. Feels so nice on my throat. I know Chantel was talking about it earlier this week. She's scared of it because it has egg, right? Hey, Danny. Hey, beautiful. How are you doing? Have you been watching my Jeffree stuff lately? I did a couple videos on him this week. He's getting really riled up that his store opening was not as amazing as he thought it was going to be, because everybody's like, what? You've picked the worst location. How are you going to get foot traffic? I did laugh a lot. I'm all right. About to have dinner right now. Well, I'm doing kind of like a dinner lunch. I'll probably just have a salad for dinner. But I'm having some egg drop soup. And I have several other items here. I'm not going to be able to get through all of them, but I have cucumber salad with, it's got roasted sesame seeds on it and some soy sauce. And then I have some dynamite shrimp over here. And the last one, oops, sorry, didn't mean to drop you. The last one is I got, you see it, crab rangoons. So I got a fairly sizable amount. Oh, you got to go eat right now and run off. That's fine. I'm just doing a quick live stream while I have the chance, because I know the lovely big ladies like to know what I eat, right? They do. What? How is she still thin? Hmm. I love egg drop soup. It's very tasty. Hello, Ross. But yeah, we have to crank up the AC today because it is hot again. This is like the fourth day in a row that it's massively hot. My mom and I were talking about how we take midday naps because we can't handle the spikes in the temperature. I got some emails last week from Kaiser that there's another COVID booster shot coming out. So I guess there's another variation that's kind of making the rounds. And who was I watching? I was watching somebody who said, it's impossible for you have not to gotten COVID at this point. Why? Why would it be impossible? I literally took every precaution and I haven't gotten it. So there's that. I got every booster, every vaccination. I worked with very strict separation type. We had to wear face shields and masks and could not come within 6 feet of anybody, not our co-workers, not the people who we were knocking on their doors, period, until we started getting vaccinated. Then they started loosening the rules again until another variation came out. Then they stuck those face shields and masks, the KN95s. So we were extremely cautious, kept the alcohol, what is it, the pump, the alcohol pump stuff in my car so that every time I went in and out of my car, I could clean my hands. Packed all my lunches. I did everything to protect myself from getting that. So no, it's not impossible for somebody to have not gotten it. That being said, nearly every single family member I know, except for my brother, he didn't get it either, but everybody else got it. I don't know how he escaped it either. I do know he's a bit of a clean freak. You know, he's kind of got some OCD going on. So that might have helped him along. Nobody else in the family is as vigilant as my brother is. So I might watch some football today just because there's nothing else to do. It's too hot to be outside. Right? God damn, I love egg drops. It's so good. What's everybody up to today? Are you guys watching football? Are you just lurking? What are you doing? I did try and call the owner of the bar yesterday and was told that she's in Arizona. So I asked the person who was taking my call, well, can you pass my information along to her? And she's like, no. Really? So their entire staff is fucking rude, you guys. They're really just rude. Fucking rude people. Allowing belligerent men to harass women in a bar. Nice. Well, it's done. What's done is done. I've already given them a poor Yelp review and created a YouTube video that I circulated out. So what's done is done. And I think they've had problems in the past too with fights and things like that that actually made the news. So sorry if I'm slurping. It's just so tasty, you guys. I don't know how Chantel can be a foodie and not try stuff. She can't even try it. She's like, I don't know, it's got eggs in it. You've been eating eggs all week. What are you talking about? Poached egg on corned beef hash? Who the hell wants that kind of bullshit? I've also noticed that the June bugs are coming out, which is very bizarre. I mean, it's September, right? June bugs are named as such because they're supposed to come in June. In my area, they usually come in July, but I have never seen them start to pop out in September. That's very bizarre to me that they're doing that. So I'm getting June bugs on my balcony. I think my downstairs neighbors put in one of those like electric zappers that zaps like moths and stuff that fly up to the light. Because I've been hearing it. God damn, this is such a good soup. I'm happy every time I order it. So good. I really don't know how these big fatties don't try new foods. I mean, wouldn't you want to? Wouldn't you want to be like, oh, it's so spicy. It's got a sweet flavor to it and it's perfectly fried. Right? Egg drop soup is kind of like chicken noodle soup, except the key protein is egg. And it has some tender vegetables in it. And it doesn't taste like terribly sodium heavy. It doesn't really. Okay. That's it for the soup. I know somewhere in here I was given some chopsticks. Haha! Oh, I got two. Two pairs of chopsticks. Probably because I ordered enough for two people, but I don't intend to eat all of it. So there's that. So So let's try a little bit from some of these other containers. One of them is going to be this salad, the cucumber salad. I really suck at opening these packages, you guys. Got it. Got it. All right, so let's try a little of this. This is cucumbers in roasted sesame seeds with soy sauce. Hi, Shad Boy. If you're coming in on the stream, let me know where you're from and if it's hot like it is here in SoCal. It is really hot for the last few days. This is really good. So this is a light salad of cucumber dusted with roasted sesame seeds in like a soy sauce dressing. Very tasty. And I'm going to have a lot left over to do dinner later. Oh, that one fell. They're not sliced very evenly. Some of them are very thinly sliced and others are thick. So I don't know how they did that. Because usually they'll use like one of those chopper tools that is measured out, but whatever. I'm sucking it, trying to get the stuff that's doused and it's doused, so it's hard to hold on to. Was it hot where you are, sad boy? Are you feeling the heat? I mean, Africa is a pretty large continent. You could be anywhere. My goodness. Tasty and slippery. I saw something on the news that we're having another record-breaking year for heat worldwide. So I'm not surprised to hear that. Sad boy. Okay. So I'm going to save the rest of the cucumber salad for dinner. And let's try some of the dynamite shrimp. I love this. I used to take my son to the mall and we would go and have appetizers at P.F. Chang's. And this is what I would order. I don't remember. I think he wanted the leaf wraps or something else. Something a little more bland that didn't have the spicy kick to it like this. So what do you guys think about this Nikocado story? Yeah, I've definitely had a McDonald's burger, but not in years. I think they're gross. They like basically put sugar all over their food. Well, thanks for your kind words, Juan. I pretty much the only thing I've had at McDonald's in like the last 10 years is the bacon egg cheese biscuit. Like if I have a morning appointment going somewhere, I won't touch their burgers anymore. I find them to be pretty gross. And I've never liked the Egg McMuffins. I don't even know why she would get that, especially because she can't have pork, right? So she's just getting egg and cheese. Why bother? Okay, I got some of this for dinner. So this is ready for dinner. And then my final. Hey, you're back. My goodness. Did you have a nice dinner, Danny? I'm still working on my lunch. I'm almost done though, because I'm only eating probably less than half of it. Yeah, chicken salad with salad. Okay. That sounds pretty good actually. Sounds cool. healthy, right? Sad boy, uh, I like KFC's sandwiches. Uh, when I used to be working in an office before the pandemic, there was a KFC kind of close to me. And so I would occasionally go up there and get like the two-piece meal, but I'd always ask for the dark meat, like a leg and a thigh, some corn, um, and some mashed potatoes with the gravy. But I didn't do that very often. It was the restaurants we had in that area. I generally went to the pho restaurant once a week and had meatball pho. There was also a Greek, I think it was Greek place nearby that did Sazaki and stuff. Cool. Keep it to yourself. Do you think that's a Chantel troll, you guys? There was, I think it was Greek or it was like Mediterranean or something, and they would serve lamb and it might have been Danny. I really don't know. I'm quite certain that she's dropped in on my channel a few times, and she's definitely mentioned my content on her channel a few times, you know? I can't get this one open. I suck at this, you guys. Let me try this. So it was a Mediterranean. I think it was Greek, but I'm not sure, right? And then up the street from that was a really good Mexican place that I used to go to. And and they would serve those little, they're not cookies, but they're kind of like sweet treats. When you pay, they would give you these sort of sweet treats. But they had the albondigos soup and other sort of items that were lunch size portioned. And there was also a sushi joint nearby. Did I ever get burgers? There was a burger joint that pretty much everybody went to. I think I only went there like once a year. I met this guy on a game and we have been texting and stuff. I know him for like months and now I kind of like him. So we were on a call last night and things took a turn and we ended up having phone sex. Oh, I regret it kinda. And also, when he got done, he called me a friend. Oh no. You know what? My ex-boyfriend kept trying to pull shit like that on me. He came over for Mother's Day, had sex with me, and then it was like, just to be straight, we're just friends. You fuck off, dude. Just walk. Yeah, you should cut the call. At that point, you know, he wants to chase you. He doesn't want to feel like he's being chased. And he can just screw the fuck off with that bullshit. Oh my God, even. I get, you know, it's an implication. It's like, even though they probably don't even think it's true, it's something they can throw at you as, well, you were willing to do it with me, so therefore, right? I felt so disgusted, honestly, and I cried. Oh, girl, don't let a dick ass dude make you feel like that. I was so sad. I actually liked him. Yeah, I know. That happens sometimes that we find out that the people we like are actually assholes. That does happen, right? I can't get it open, Danny. Trying so hard. Trying so hard to open this. My goodness. Keeps on happening to me at this. Well, it will. It's happened to me quite a few times in my life. It's going to happen over and over again because there's a lot of people in this world who don't want to actually make commitments. They want to have low key, just fun on their part. And they have no problem hurting people in the process of doing that. So, and regardless if you're normal. You're not like over communicating. You're not like over contacting the person or whatever. Um, they are going to try and keep that in their pocket. God damn, my hands hurt now. You have been? You've been watching all the Jeffree Star content? Holy crap, he's such an asshole. Did you see what he did to that girl? Mm-mm-mm. And he had Paul go out there and walk around. Like, had him walk to the store in triple digit weather to try and prove that he can get foot traffic. That was the most ridiculous thing I've seen in a long ass time. That's hilarious. Oh my God. And Paul just, yeah, I'm your pansy. Go ahead. Carbs was there too. She was in the store because I didn't see that on Jordy's capture of it. Crab rangoons, you guys. She drove though. There's no fucking way she would have walked, Danny. They probably both live in the LA area, right? That's why they were tasked with going back to the store after the event to make it seem like there was some business going on. Eugenia lives in Connecticut, but Jeffree lives in Colorado. Or no, Wyoming. Casper, Wyoming, actually. And Eugenia is in Connecticut with her family at the mansion that they have. Mm-hmm. He lives in Wyoming. You know what's odd? He's never gone up to like the Grand Tetons or Yellowstone, which is very close to him. I don't think I've seen that video, Danny. She asks, do you remember when his neighbor tried to run him off with a car? I'm not surprised because we're talking about cowboy land, you know? And he's trying to be as flamboyant as possible. You know, pink makeup store in town selling yak meat and shit. There's something just amiss, and it's probably not sitting well with the locals. Oh, he just verbally said it happened? Okay. Well, it may or may not have then. Because he's also said that he has like a 6'5" security guard and security all over the property. And so, how would that have happened? Sounds like a made up story. He probably watched like Brokeback Mountain that night and came up with some ideas. 2 cents. Okay, I'm gonna have one more and then I'm putting the rest of this away for dinner because I am filling up. Um, hey Danny, you watch football at all? Yeah, it is. Wyoming is. I don't watch football regularly either, Danny. Um, it's something that if there's like a man in my life who's into it, then it'll be on Sundays. Like Bridgerton. Is it on Netflix or something? I don't have Netflix right now, though. Okay, I don't know. A lot of people have been telling me to watch stuff that's on Netflix, so maybe I'll renew the subscription. I just barely ever watch anything on cable, but I'll occasionally put on a football game. My ex, who used to live with me, I don't really have an opinion on Miley Cyrus, Danny. I mean, she was Hannah Montana, right? wasn't, wasn't she Hannah Montana? I kind of remember the cartoon or the whatever it was um coming up on television when my son was a kid. But other than that, uh-oh, I forgot to do something. Forgot to cover the dip. The sauce. Hold on. There we go. I think I am fully packaged. I love Hannah Montana. They don't make shows like that anymore. You should. Why can't you? Why can't you come out here and live amongst us gluttonous pieces of crap? Yeah, everybody should have the opportunity to get enormously obese and be shitty to their neighbors and stuff. No, but we do. We have some really nice amusement parks and things to do, and That was one of the things that when I moved to Richmond for 3 years, I was like, what do you mean you don't have any? You don't have a sports team? You don't have like a hockey team? You don't have um, basketball? You don't have um, football? You got no baseball? You got nothing out here? Because all they had was the Richmond Braves, which was, ah, shit. I forgot. Come on. Sorry about that. I forgot I set the alarm again. Yeah, it's fucking loud when that goes off, right? You'll be cooking food for me. Well, that sounds lovely. I love that idea. Ooh, that would be nice. Dude, it's if you think it's loud on your end, it fucking freaks me out. And it's just like, I forgot that I armed the system, right? I'm coming out to have a cigarette and I'm like, ah, shit, I forgot to disarm this one door that I go in and out of all day. I'm gonna have to like go back in there and rearm it. But that's basically what happens. And so, on the one hand, yeah, it's like, ah. But on the other hand, it's like, well, somebody's trying to get into my house, right? That's got to be pretty threatening. And they always do. They give me just like a minute or two to actually shut it off with the code so that they're not like um, sending the cops out unnecessarily. No, I agree. It definitely will be good for that. I have a panic button too, Danny. So if they try and do that bullshit again of trying to bang my door in, and let's say it doesn't trigger the motion sensor right away, I have a panic button that is on my nightstand, and I can turn that on immediately. So all y'all trying to break into my house can go fuck yourselves, is all I'm saying. It's amazing how crazy people get. The further along in life you move, the more people make notice of you, put you on a list, and want to come after you. You know? It's pretty terrifying. Um, okay, with that, I am going to wrap it up. It's super hot today. I think I need to make some iced tea. And I've been going about 45 minutes. Normally I go about 30 for my live streams. Um, what a weird weekend. Oh my gosh. Was it? It wasn't a full moon, was it? It was not a full moon, I don't think. But it was a weird weekend. I keep thinking about that. How the bar let a belligerent man harass me and it 86'd me instead of him. Um, Despite the fact that I have video coverage of it, that he was clearly coming up to my table and yelling at me. Embarrassing. And you know what the woman said? Okay. The woman in charge of the back bar came out and said, I have been running this establishment for 30 years. And I'm like, I don't care. I've lived in this community for over 40 years. You think I don't know people? You think that they're not going to see my name on a review and not know who I am? Come on, girl. Oh my God. And honestly, it shouldn't even have to be like that. It should be straightforward. You had a belligerent asshole in your bar, and you should have pulled him out and 86'd him. I don't understand. I don't get it. Anyhow, everybody have a great Sunday. Stay cool because it's fucking hot here. That's all I gotta say. It's really hot. And eat healthy portions.